Hello, my name is Romy USCHOOL. I will be telling you the story of the sea serpent's daughter, a Brazilian legend. Long ago, there was no night. It was daylight all the time. There was no darkness, nor starlight. There was no sunrise, nor sunset. There was no night birds, nor night beasts, nor night insects. In those long ago days, there lived a great sea serpent, the king of the sea, with his daughter Bonita in the palace made of coral and shining pearls. It was dark and peaceful. One day, Bonita went up to the surface of the water. Soft sand beaches called her to their shores. Gentle winds blew against her skin, wondering at the beauty of the land. She went farther and farther away from her home sea into the jungle.
Hello. It's very nice to see you.
At last she came upon a village. People gathered around her. The chief came forward to see her beauty. Lord, where do you come from? I come from beneath the sea. My father is the great sea serpent, the king of the sea. You're welcome to stay. Anything you wish, ask, and it will be granted. The chief fell in love with her at once. Bonita accepted the kind invitation. Soon they became good friends. In time, they were married and lived happily. Dun, da, da, dun, dun, da, da, dun, dun, da, da, dun, da, da, dun, da, da, dun, dun, da, da, dun, da, After some time had passed, the chief noticed that Bonita looked sad. The chief asked her what he might do to help his wife. Oh, my dear wife, how can I help you? You look so sad. Oh, my husband, how I miss the darkness of my father's kingdom. Here it's always light, and I grow tired. I wish I could rest my eyes. The chief, who wanted her happiness, sent his 3 most trusted servants to the kingdom of the great sea serpent. You must accept to sense some darkness, or I fear my beloved wife will die in the unending life and then death. The servants set out on their long, hard journey. At last, they came to a place where the river meets the sea. They walked to the beach and called out their request to the great sea serpent. Then they waited. At the bottom of the ocean, the great sea serpent heard their cry. He made a strong bed. Then he took some darkness from the deepness of the sea and placed it in the bag. He took just enough that there would be darkness and light every day. And he left just enough so there would always be darkness at the bottom of the sea. He tied it strong, then he said,
"There is the darkness for my daughter. Do not open the bag unless you are in her presence, or great harm will come to you."
The servants shook with fear and began the trip back. At first, all went well. But soon strange sounds came from within the bag.
Chief.
Say open, let's open.
Let's open. Action.
Action. Mommy, move.
Hey.
Throw the stick in the air.
Darkness. Yay. Yeah. From out the bag rushed a great black cloud of darkness. For the first time, night fell upon the land, and with night came the night creatures. The servants rushed into the jungle, more frightened than ever before. The darkness covered the land. Bonita looked up into the sky. Night has come, at last it is night, she said. Then she closed her eyes and slept peacefully. When she awoke, the first sound she heard was the singing of the birds. From that time on, it has always been so good. The birds are the first to awaken and welcome the early morning with their beautiful songs. When daylight came, the three servants went home with their empty bag. Why did night come before you arrived? The chief asked them. The servant had to admit they had opened the bag. For your act, I shall change you into monkeys, said the chief. At once the three servants turned into monkeys. Bonita picked up the empty bag. She threw the shell high into the sky where it became the moon. A handful of glittering sand marked its path and became the stars. Now we have darkness and light every day. People from many cultures have different stories to explain the origin of night. The sea serpent's daughter is a Brazilian legend about how night came to the people of the rainforest. The end.